It's Week 12 of the National Football League. And we've got the Bengals, bruising running back. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Bengals and the Steelers, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
The Bengals offense set to get things started here in front of this home crowd. And the focal point of the offense, as it's been all year, is this man. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. In motion right here, Boyd. Up the middle they go. Benson. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll fake it. Now Simeon. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now Simeon. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Quincy Roche from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down. Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching...
Cincinnati set to take over once again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a play fake, and it's Simeon. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. The Bengals at 7-3 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Simeon. This one hauled in by Sample.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. On 2nd down, here's Simeon. Open man, here's Benson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Benson. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Larry Ogunjobi gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to...
The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the 2nd half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
To throw on 2nd is Simeon. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eye.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem...
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to the 32. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On first down, it's Benson. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Benson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the gun, here's Simeon. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They'll run on first down. It's Benson, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 99 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Benson, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Simeon. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Now 3rd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Simeon. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Cameron Hayward able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The downside for the defense is that they're dealing with a team that's in their red zone, but the upside?
The Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now a handoff up the middle. Benson. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Simeon. That is incomplete.
Tried to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
And out now, here come the Bengals. reception. Here's Simeon. He finds his man complete. That's Benson. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out through.
Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out there.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On first down, it's Simeon. He finds his man complete. That's Benson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He gets this one to Boyd. And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals first down as he's going to get this down to the 45-yard line. Simeon now to throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Sample, the tight end. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here comes second down at 5. Up the middle they go. It's Benson. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Simeon. That is caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Personal foul. Basement. Defense.
The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
But the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Here's first and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. The Bengals offense returns to the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Simeon now to throw. Pass complete to Higgins. Well, it took us until the final play chart to officially